Hi, Terry here, and I would like to tell you about my experience with the Kalorik Air Fryer Maxx. We have been using it for 3 years now, and it has been working out really great for my family. We purchased it as a result of our oven dying on us right in the middle of cooking Thanksgiving dinner. We were not able to just go out and purchase a new range oven right away, so we opted for the Kalorik Air Fryer Maxx because of the size. So we have been using it steadily since then, and it has been working out really well for my family. So I thought I would share with you what a use of a Kalorik air fryer is after daily use for 3 years. So let's get to it, and I'll show you a week of how we use it. So this is the Kalorik Air Fryer Maxx. I bought it at Kohl's on Black Friday. So it was on a really good discount, plus I was able to use some of my Kohl's cash. So up here is the control panel and all the buttons. Word to the wise, do not use a magic eraser. It will wipe off all of the writing off of the front. So I have to get a black marker so I can rewrite these. But once you go to use it, you press start, it lights up. I don't know if you can see, it has all the different presets on here. So you just choose either air fry or oven, and when you press it, it will blink. So right now it's on bake. And this dial over here, you use this to choose your preset. Okay, and once you choose your preset, you can press it, and it already has, like, this is for proofing, so it has a temperature or the minutes at 1 minute, and the temperature is at 100 degrees Fahrenheit. If you want to change this, once it's blinking, you can turn the dial to however many minutes you want. You press it again and the temperature will blink, and again you can turn this to whatever you want it to be. And once you want to start, you just press start. Oh, take the rack off the top here. Okay, so when you want to use the air fryer, same thing. You choose your presets, or you leave it on air fry. You press it, and you can adjust the minutes and the temperature however way you want it. And press start when you're ready to start. Stop when you're ready to stop. Okay, so it comes with a variety of accessories. It comes with the rotisserie. There's hooks in there. You just kind of hook them on. It comes with a baking tray, the rack, the air fryer tray, and a tray for making bacon. You just put this inside. You put this inside the baking rack, like so. On the outside, it tells you where to put the racks. So if you can see, it has dehydration up here, the fast air frying, regular air frying, pizza, defrost, roasting, and baking, and proofing. So let's get to cooking. So tonight is cheesy chicken casserole. So I'm using the bake function, and it is cooking. It has been in here for about 30 minutes, so it still has a few more minutes to go, but it's coming along good. So it comes with a handy tool that helps you get the things out. So that way you're not, if you just need to peek in there or check the temperature of something, you don't have to worry about fidgeting with a million different things. So it only looks darker in the back because that's where the light is. It's just the shadow. My kitchen is very dark, but there you go. It turned off. It's nice and quiet. It cools itself down, and we are good to go. That's dinner number 1. Let me just go over a con with you really quick. So because of its size, I'll have to measure it, but because of its size, if I follow a recipe to the T, sometimes I end up with extra. So this is the second half of the recipe that I just made, so I'll be putting a second one in another dish. Now the first one is enough to feed my family, so I'm not too worried about it, so this will just be for leftovers. So day number 2 starts off with lunch, and we are using reheat. A little blurry. Use reheat, and I'm reheating my dinner from last night for lunch today. So dinner for day number 2, we are doing bacon. So in the air fryer function, there is a preset for bacon. I have had it preheating. It usually is 6 minutes. So I'm just going to change this to 6 and put in my bacon. Nope, other way. I got it. Okay, there's a little notch at the door that tells you which level to put it in. And there we go. Tonight we are having breakfast for dinner. So I'm going to use the air fryer to cook the bacon and quite possibly keep the waffles warm depending on timing. But there we go. Breakfast for dinner, bacon in the air fryer. Now you will notice sometimes smoke will come out the sides. It's just steam. It's not really anything super crazy, but just something to be aware of. It'll also come out sometimes in the middle here, especially when cooking something with a lot of moisture like bacon and stuff like that. So bacon is awful smoky, so it's got to go somewhere, but you know, just to let you know. So you will find that sometimes the stuff in the back cooks faster than the stuff in the front. I mean, it's like that with any kind of oven that I've ever experienced. So this bacon is a little thicker than normal, so I'm kind of pushing everything to the back a little bit, taking out the ones that are there, pushing these toward the back. I'm going to cook them for a few extra minutes. So the reason why I don't like to cook bacon in here is because of the mess. It's really messy to clean up because all the grease is in here and it goes into this the drip pan underneath. So that's a lot of grease. So, and I'm not the type of person that saves my bacon grease for anything, so it's just a mess to clean up. So I prefer to do it in the microwave, but it turned out really well. I don't need to use it to keep any food warm tonight because the eggs and the waffles are just about finished as well. So that's it for tonight. So tonight I'm doing some little mini meatballs with some egg noodles on the stove, but I cooked the meatballs up really good. I like cooking meatballs in here, and that's it. Cooks up really well. I always use aluminum foil or parchment paper because these things get real dirty and they only give you one, and so you want to kind of take care of it because it can get real stained and you know the food get cooked on there and stuff. So just to take care of it, keep the non-stick surface protected, I just cover it up. So that's the next night, and this night was meatballs. Okay, along with the meatballs, I'm also going to make some garlic bread. So I took the meatballs off of the tray and I put the garlic bread in here. Now the front one might not toast as well as the one in the back, so about halfway cooking I will turn them around. Those. Gotta be careful. These doors will slam shut and they get a little hot. Not to touch here so much, but the glass gets really hot. So you want to be careful. That the handy tool is always very helpful. But just so you know, once again, you need that space. Any little bit you touch it, they slam shut. So pro, con, gonna show them all. And then the garlic bread is done. Took about 15 minutes. Not bad. Okay, so this is day number 4, and I'm going to be doing some potato pops. So this is great because I can put this entire bag into the air fryer basket and cook it all at one time. Don't mind the hissing. My husband's got the pressure cooker going. He's making something different. We are going to be having turkey burgers with the potato puffs and some macaroni and cheese. So the air fryer will come in handy tonight. Okay, it's been preheating for a few minutes. So I'm just going to lay them as flat as I can. And what you do is you just kind of shake it up a little bit, about halfway through. And again, this has an air frying row and then a fast air frying row, but I don't use the high one. I'm just afraid things are just going to burn. So there they are, and we'll shake them up in a few minutes. All right, we are at our halfway mark. So we're going to open it up. Keep the time open. finished cooking. Goes right back on. Okay. And it's turned itself off. The fan goes, it cools itself down. And there we go. Oh, there goes all that steam. Let me grab a tool. There goes all that lovely steam. And you have some super crispy, yummy tater tots. It doesn't get any better than this. And this will be enough for all of us. That's what I really like about this particular style or size. I think the newer ones might have a little bit of a different variation up here at the top, but the sizes are all the same. I could feed my whole family with just this one, with this one unit. So there we go. Okay, tonight is French bread pizza. Although the store didn't have French bread, they had Italian bread, so I'm just making do with what I got. Some of them are going to be a little thick, but that's okay. I can't fit all 4 slices in at once because, once again, it's an air fryer, not a regular fryer, but that is okay. I'm going to cook the kids theirs first. So we're going to put this in. It already has a pizza going. I'll have to turn the minutes back up because it was not preheated. So I'm going to just put this back up to 20 minutes where the original preset was. I'm just going to check on it every few minutes because sometimes these things cook faster than what the times actually are. Once again, you can see the baked on food on the bottom. These are very difficult to clean. Scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing. The kids don't always clean it out after they've used it. Things drip down on the bottom, and it is what it is. I did try to contact them for replacements, to replace like the tray down here. So they are available for purchase. I just have never gotten around to it. Okay, with about 3 minutes left to go, I was just checking on them and they look done. Whoopsie, that one got stuck. So you have to be careful. I mean, it has those little, it has a rotisserie hook over here. This is what this pizza's kind of stuck on a little rotisserie hook there. So that's why that got stuck there. So this little handy grabber has been absolutely wonderful. And there goes our Italian French bread pizza for tonight. So that is tonight's dinner. It's easy to clean up. Just got to wipe out the crumbs, wipe off the rack, and you are good to go. So for lunch today, it is a frozen Jamaican beef patty. Normally I will bake this, but I don't have a lot of time. So I'm going to try it on the air fryer. And when I do this, I typically will use the same temperature, but I'll decrease the time a little bit, and then I'll just kind of keep an eye on it. And then that's that. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so I miscalculated. I burned my patty. So when you're air frying something that you don't know what the exact timing and temperature is, it's kind of a play-by-ear type of thing. I typically watch over it, but I'm trying to get some work done on my lunch break while I wait for this to cook, and I lost track of time. So I overcooked my patty, but it's cooked. I mean, it's cooked very well. Oh, pardon my gloves. My house is very cold, and I don't want to turn up the heat. So, I mean, it cooked it. I mean, it's not terribly burnt. I should have flipped it over, but once again, I did forget. So, you know, just like anything else, you want to toss it around a little bit. But look at, I mean, oh, might be really over. That's about how much I would want it to be. So there you go. Yeah, I overcooked this. So it's not a miracle worker. You still have to be a pretty decent cook to use the air fryer, but I mean, it's not foolproof. Timing is everything. So keep that in mind. But the fault is not to the air fryer. The fault is to the user. So tonight we are going to be making bone-in chicken thighs. So I did preheat it for a few minutes. I'm just gonna put the chicken thighs in here. Oh, And you can turn these after so many minutes to get crispy on both sides. But these will take a little while. So I'm going to close it. I'm going to put it in. Now we're on the air fryer function. We're going to push the button. Oops. So the air fry is blinking. Put it onto chicken. It's already preset, but I'll come and check it after 20 minutes and see if it needs anything. And then the temperature is already preset, so I don't have to think about anything here. And you just press start and away it goes. So I'll check on it in about 20 minutes. I do put this pan down here because it will drip. You got to make sure that this pan is down here, otherwise it drips all over this pan here, which is one of the reasons, it's one of the reasons why this got so damaged and baked on grease and stuff, because everything keeps dripping in there. So I've been making sure this is in place. They advise you to not put aluminum foil here because it affects the convection or something like that. But sometimes I'll put a parchment paper, but I'm just gonna leave it like that today. Okay, and here is the chicken. I did have to lower the temperature. It was cooking a little too fast. So I lowered the temperature down a little bit, cooked it, flipped them over, a little bit longer, and there you go. Air fried chicken. So that's it. The week is up. That's an average week in my household. We did not use the rotisserie function this week. It works really well. I don't have a problem with it. I just don't normally cook full chickens or roasts or anything like that. We kind of only use it during holidays. Now, full disclosure, this is just my personal experience with the air fryer. I just thought it would be interesting to share my story in case there's some people out there who are interested in buying an air fryer, and maybe you're looking at the different sizes and the different types. And, you know, I have a lot of experience after the last 3 years in using it. So if you have any questions or if you have any comments, you know, please share them. I'd love to know what your stories or what your experiences are with it. You obviously can't put a big turkey in there. So if you're a big turkey person, you could do what we did last year is we just cut it up and cooked it in pieces. But we don't really eat turkey unless somebody gives us one. But that's it. I have not missed my oven in 3 years. It just sits there. We use the stove top, of course, but the oven just really just holds pots and pans. I don't miss it at all. It definitely saved on energy cost because you don't have to heat up a big giant oven. If I didn't need an oven, or if I didn't need the stovetop, it would definitely save on space, but I still need the stovetop. So, you know, we still have the appliance there. But if you're looking for an alternative, or if you're looking for something to either save money, or maybe you want to eat healthier with less oils and you're considering an air fryer, you know, you can see how somebody can use it on a regular basis. So, you know, share your story, share your ideas, and please, any questions, I'd be happy to help out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it for you. And I hope to see you all soon. Have a very blessed day.